Hey everyone, welcome to our live. I am Heather and we come to you live each and every day. Every day we come to you live so you can, excuse me, learn more about Luminess, what we have to offer, what we're doing, all the ins and outs about Luminess. So that's what we're here for. This is a live, so we want you to ask questions. We want to talk about it. We want to show you things that maybe you want to see. So if you have suggestions, if you're like, hey, Heather, I need to know how to blah, 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 then we'll go over that. So let me know what you want to talk about. But every time we do go over the basics, so we go over the beginnings of the airbrush, because we know we have a lot of people at different levels, but here is our icon. We also have the icon Pro and the Legend. And the Legend is one of our, it's not one of the newer ones. It's one that has been there, and it is awesome. It is a staple product that we have constantly, and it's amazing. It is amazing. All of our systems, I have to say, are amazing. And it does come with the 2 bottles of foundation, Love and Blush. And then we also have, well, with the Love, you might not use it every day, but it's going to give you like that inner glow. You can mix it in with your blush. You can mix it in with your foundation, and it's beautiful. It's great for summer, just giving you a little bit of some luminosity, not necessarily a shine. And then the blush is super high pigmented. It is going to bloom. So it is going to come up a little bit. So only use 2 drops. That is it. Now, when you first start out, what we want you to do is get your system out and just practice with the air. You want to practice keeping that stylus moving and keeping it 4 finger widths away from your face. That is the perfect distance. And then you can also put water in here and then work on lightly or slightly pulling back on that trigger. So that way only a little bit of makeup comes out. This is retraining our brains into thinking Luminess and not necessarily traditional makeup. I know it goes against everything we've been doing up until this point. And so we, it does take some getting used to. I'm trying to move my screen so I can see everybody. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Muzi, how are you doing, babe? Hello, Cindy. We've missed you. Oh, no, hun. I hope you're okay. Muzette's been in the hospital with pneumonia. I'm so sorry to hear that. Good morning, Judy. Cindy does say good morning. Good morning, Cindy, just in case. Good morning, Luminess, just in case. But I hope, Mizette, you're doing better. Kathy, how are you doing this morning? All right, so guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I am gonna use the matte bronzer. I used it yesterday a little bit, but I'm gonna do it before the foundation because I think it's a good way of showing you how light to spray. Good morning, Wesley, how are you? It's good to show you like how light you're spraying, because the matte bronzer obviously is going to be dark, and so it should show up on my skin pretty quickly, you would think. But if you're airbrushing the right way, right, it shouldn't show up as much. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't know about y'all, but like today I was just tired. I have been just, I don't know if it's like the Wednesday, like it was a holiday and now it's all catching up. I don't know. But I walked in and Olivia's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm just tired. So I need something to brighten up my eyes. So I'm actually going to use eraser. And so I'm going to also be using the breeze. And hello, Jeannie. Still no notification. Facebook must be sleeping. Hey, Martin, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, no. Yes. Kathy said her family gave her a cold. Rude, as my daughter would say. Okay, I'm spraying a little bit under my eyes. Good morning, Veronica. How are you? Now, I'm not going to lie. I did spray a little bit hard. I'm going to tap it out. I'm going to have to be very careful under my eyes because I feel like they're real, like it's real puffy under there. I just look tired. So I'm doing the eraser because it is lighter. You know what, Luminess, you're right. Jeannie, check and see if you don't. Luminess said there's sometimes a delay, and that is true because I do get notifications on my watch when I've already started. So that is so true. All right. Ooh, that looks a little bit better. But man. So this is eraser. And because eraser only comes in one color, I am going in and kind of highlighting a little bit because I need to make my eyes do something this morning. So I need to make them a little bit better. Over my, Judy loves the matte foundation or matte bronzer. I really do like it, especially if you want to do everything like airbrush. It really is amazing. And Judy, one thing and another thing you can you can do is use it as a eyeshadow. It's another good way. All right, so I'm going in and I am going to do some contouring. And I want to, Musette, your allergies. No, my daughter had a cold and then she gave it to my mom and it took a while to get over it. But my allergies are bad too. Don't you hate it when like one eye waters and you're like, just one, not both, just one. But I figured out because I trimmed some of my trees and that's what did it. Because I was all up in the trees business. All right, guys, here we go. Here is the matte bronzer. I'm going to show you. Oh, that's still the foundation that I had in, or the eraser I had in there. That's how dark it is. Okay. So that should show you when you're seeing this on my face, that should like, you're going to see it gradually come up, not all of like, not bonk, not right, like immediately. So again, we want airbrush to show up gradual, not not like that. We want it right. All right. So now I'll go in, I'll start making my movements first before pulling back on the trigger. Now you can kind of, yeah, okay, I see it. Now I'm going to move over here. Do you think, I mean, if you think about this, guys, so for a year we were in isolation, right? We had, everybody was to themselves. And then now this year, you know, we're able to start getting out and doing things. So I wonder, oh my gosh, me and Luminess are thinking on the same lines. Yep. Because that's why I think, like, we were inside last year, so we didn't have them that bad. And I'm going to do my neck. Same brain. All right, guys, also listen to your machine. It's going to tell you if you're out of makeup, if you're spraying too hard. It will tell you a lot because you'll be able to hear it. So you'll be able, like, the more you use it, the more you're going to learn and the more you'll pick up on this. If we were all in a room and everybody was airbrushing and I closed my eyes, I could tell you who was spraying too hard and who was out of makeup. Because you can hear it. If you're spraying too hard, you can hear it go. But you have to find that sweet spot. You're so right, Rebecca. Rebecca's like, came back in a vengeance. Because we're all cooped up. So true. Martin's cleaning a breeze. So I'm going to do a little bit more around my neck and then a little bit on my temple area. Just to break up. Oh, Luminess. Musette says hello. Musette, are you still in the hospital, baby, or are you out? All right, so now I have a little bit more left in there, so I'm gonna blow that out. Actually, I had a lot left in there. So that's the bronzer that I put on. But guys, remember that coverage and intensity is done in passes. So that was all, you know, I just sprayed that one big area, which is not how you airbrush, but I can just boop, 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 keep going back until I get it to where I want it. Now doing it first allows me some wiggle, a little bit more wiggle room. Because now when I go in and I'm going to do my foundation, I'm able to kind of blend that down, blend it down a little bit. Okay, I am using the Rose foundation, which the Rose is what? Full, medium to full coverage. So the Silk 4-in-1 is going to give you sheer to medium coverage. I actually mixed a couple in here, so I'm going to mix this up. Pop, 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 pop. And then now I'm going to start my foundation. Now I always start in one spot. And now I'm using my foundation more as blending and just finishing the coverage. Oh, Veronica's mom told her she had the best makeup yesterday. I love it. Love it, love it. Ms. LUMINESS says, sorry, you're not feeling well, darling. So now I'm just blending, going over what I've done. Yeah, you do need to make sure that you clean your stylus or your breeze every time you use it. Now look how soft this is. Look how nice and blended. It's not so, you know, boom, in your face. Now I'm going to blow the rest of that out. And then I will clean it. I'm going to run some water through it, and then I'm going to run some Tip Top cleaner through it this time. Now I am going to take our Nude and Naughty. This has 36 different eyeshadows that for the most part are very neutral. And now I'm going to take my blending brush and a flat brush. Guys, if you don't have our 5-piece brush set, you're missing it. I'm just saying. It has, let me get all these out. These all brushes. So it has the angled brush, which we love to line. You can even fill in the brows with an eyeshadow if you need it. Flat eyeshadow brush, blending brush, which you see me use this every single day. It has, we have the contour brush, which is this angled one here, and then the powder one. All are extremely, extremely useful when doing makeup because we know we like to powder beforehand or after. Contouring, the cut 1, cut 2 palette, I use it all the time. The flat one, good to boop, 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 put the color on. And then blending, of course, you see me use that a lot. So I'm actually going, normally I do the crease first, but because I'm going to do some fun eyeliner, I'm going to go in and do a very neutral, almost flesh color to me on all over my lid. On her, could I use to calm the blush on her? So Jeannie, mix a drop of, only do 1 drop, and then mix in some Love or mix in the foundation or do blush first and then do the foundation on over. That will help blend it, but only do 1 drop and then mix it with something, either foundation or Love. And then or you can do Glow even, mix it. So I'm going to do 1 eye and I'm putting that everywhere. So see, it does make a difference. I don't always do a light color because I just use, because since I do cover my lid with foundation or with pre-coverage, I don't always take time to do this step, but for the look that I'm going to do, I'm doing. And you can see what a difference it makes. So now I'm going in. And guys, remember, we also have classes. So if there's something that you want to see, if there's, you know, we have, if you're first starting out and you're like, I don't know what to do with this or how to do it, what is the starter kit thing, do the getting started with airbrush. If you know how to airbrush, but you want to know some extra steps or some MacGyver tips or how to do eyeshadow, or, and it could be regular eyeshadow, anything about our color cosmetics, do this next level. That's for the next level. And then we also have a class that's for people that are interested in purchasing, that they're like, hey, I want to purchase, but what do I do? How do I do it? All of that. So check out our classes. It is in the link below. It's in the description or the bio on YouTube. All right. And also, if you're on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. That way, hopefully you'll be getting notices, but subscribe to the channel. And then if you're on Facebook, make sure you like us, show us some love. All right. Now I'm going in with very neutral, super neutral brown. Very keeping it simple today, as far as right now, because then we're going to do some fun eyeliner. And so I'm just doing a little neutral in my crease to just create some interest there, to make my, you know, I'm basically contouring my eye is what I'm doing, but I can go in there and just boop, 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 right. And we're blending right in that crease. Awesome. All right. So I don't know if y'all have ever seen me do this light of this light of eyeshadow, right? They're like, who is the stranger? All right, now I'm going to get my tip top cleaner. You know, my hair is at that level where it's that in between. It either needs to be cut or I need it to grow out, because it's doing these like little sticky outies. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, so I'm using the Aquamarine Temptation eyeliner, and I'm going to tickle the lash line. It's kind of a dreary day here in Texas, so I want some color. Look at that. I love it. Look how fun. Look at that. Can y'all see that? Isn't that so cool? I love it. I love this aqua liner. And then I'm going right. And it's so easy. I mean, guys, it really is this easy to put on. All I'm doing is similar to the Temptation. I just put it right at the lash line and drag it. So right at the lash line and drag it right there. And I'm going to cut that out just a little. Ooh. You know, cutting out the eyeliner, it's one of those things that if I was trying to do a cat out eyeliner, like if I was going to teach you how to do it, I would mess it up. But when you're not even thinking about it, it like goes perfectly. Just make the ends thicker because this is a good one. Now you do see like my lashes on the end curl. So I'm going to, and it got on the lashes. So I just removed them. You know. I'm telling you, if I labeled this how to do a wing liner, I would have had liner everywhere. I mean, it would have been crazy. But the fact that I was like, that just looked like I had something in my hand, didn't it? If the fact that I was like, decided at the last minute to do it, perfect. You know. All right, so I'm going to grab some Allure blush. Add a little bit of pink. Oh, thank you, Judy. Just a little bit of pink to my cheeks. And then, oh, I know I always go for the Dusty Rose because that's like my staple. That's my, Luminess said hers would look like Amy Winehouse. Hot and humid in upstate New York. Kathy, do you have a New York accent? Or that's not New York. How's a New? I get New York and Boston mixed up. All right, so I always go for Dusty Rose. That's my staple. I have like 2 of these in my purse at all times. Like, this is my go-to. I can wear it by itself. I can put it under stuff. I can blah, blah, blah. I wear it all the time. But because we're doing fun stuff and we need some brightness in our day, I'm going to do the pink. Oh no, Judy, take that. Take that sad face away. All right. So now I'm going to mix these two because I don't want it as bright as this pink, as Naughty Pink, but I'm going to do that one. I'm going to mix them. Another way to do this is put this on and then you could put the lip jelly on and that would tone it down a little bit. So I'll start here and just go lighter. So didn't draw, like wasn't as hard on it. Not that you have to do it hard, but just kind of just soft. Another way to make it softer. Put the lip jelly on first. Like as you're getting ready, put the lip jelly on, then blot your lips, then put the pink on, and it will be tons softer. And now, and guys, our lip liners are so creamy that I wear these by themselves a lot. A lot. I'm just going right over it. And see how it's not as boom. We need to take a compilation of all my sound effects. I think that would be hilarious. Because girls are not very good at sound effects. I hate to be all encompassing with that statement, but it's true. I did use my tanning tonic today too. I did that before I left the house. So see how it's not too bright, but it kind of toned it down a little bit with that. And then I'm going to add mascara, which is somewhere around here. I'm going to put it away because I needed another one. Okay, well, I'm going to add, oh, wait, here it is. Let's curl. And then, oh, thank you, Moozy. Moozy, I need to message you. I haven't talked to you in so long. Curl these lashes. And the other thing with this Temptation eyeliner, guys, it has staying power. It stays. It stays. It does not go anywhere. This is my mom. my mom's favorite is the Temptation eyeliner. She wears the black and brown all the live long day. And I showed y'all that, oh wait, this is eyeliner. I showed y'all that one time where she also does her liner. She doesn't cat it out, but she does the liner. And then at the very end, she takes the brush and goes, like does itty bitty lines here. So when she does her mascara, it looks like her lashes are fuller at the end. That's my mama. All right, so I'm going to finish putting on my mascara, but I am going to powder. I'm losing my mind. Did I get the wrong thing out? I did. All right, so taking my powder brush, I'm going to powder real quick. We know that you can powder before or after, whatever you prefer. I mean, every time I tell people powder before, I always wait for their expression because they're like, what did she just say? Hold on, guys. I moved too much in it. Went out of focus. There we go. They're like, did I hear that right? But yes, you can powder afterwards. I'm going to use a little bit of optics because we know I love my little shimmer. Cindy, I am so using that. I love it. Cindy said, all Luminess has staying power, unlike my boyfriend's. I love that. I just love it. I do like adding a shimmer right here. Look how it just pops that up a little bit. All right, I'm going to finish putting on my mascara, and then we are golden. And I hope everyone has a marvelous, marvelous hump day. But have a great day, guys. Mascara is going to make a world of difference. But I will see you mañana on our Thursday. Yay. But everybody stay well. Don't let those allergies kick our heinies. Have fun. Do something different before you take your makeup off. But we'll be here tomorrow. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.